First and foremost, man, I want to thank my boy Jay New for purchasing the beautimous Pacific Blue Jordan 14 lows that I restored in my last video. What's up and what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? As you guys can see, it's your host with the most, Paul Cantu, and today we have part 2 of my $30 thrifted sneaker collection. So I started with episode 1. If you guys haven't seen it, check that out first to basically get an understanding of what I'm doing with this series. But basically, in a nutshell, I started with 30 bucks, went to the thrifts, purchased the Pacific Blue Jordan 14s, and I sold them for $49.49. So they originally cost me 10 bucks. So in episode 2 today, I have $39.49 to work with. Wait, hold on. My math was off because I already spent that 30 bucks. So shoot, I got $49.49 to play around with, daddy. In regards to purchasing shoes at thrift stores in order to flip and make a little bit more coin. And my ultimate goal is to have the craziest collection of 90s shoes, classic 90s silhouettes in my size, all from thrifting pairs of shoes. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Seth Fowler, who inspired me to make this content. There were some comments where you guys were like, oh, you stole his idea or whatever. I gave him credit in the first video, but to make it abundantly clear, a link to his channel is in the description of this video, and someone else said Retro Rick originally created this series or inspired Seth. I'm not too familiar with this content, but obviously, man, it's all love over here. So a link to his channel is down below as well. So if you guys want to see other people make videos like this, go check out their channels. I mean, Seth's series is blowing up, so I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. But anyways, man, I've been thrifting since 2012 on YouTube and finding sneakers, so this has been my forte. But as of late, I haven't specifically zoned in to try and find as many shoes as possible in the thrift, and that's what I'm doing today. I have about 40 bucks to work with, but I'm hitting an outlet today where everything starts at $2. All right, so they opened a new family thrift outlet in Houston, Texas on Uvalde Street. So if you guys live in the area, definitely check it out. They have sponsored the video, and I definitely do appreciate them. But today we're going in and we're seeing what we can dig up in their spots and see what they got. So without further ado, let's hop in the car and skirt on over to the family thrift. Look what the cat drug out from underneath the rug.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Got Kinky in the building. Let's get it. All right, guys, we got something to add to the thrifted sneaker collection right here. Playboys. Look at these, the Pure Money 4s. These aren't really that pure. These have adulterated. Look at it, they're a little bit yellowed, okay? But they have the chrome on the back, the chrome these look like soggy, deflated whale fins.
Oh my God!
Shout out Blackfish, you guys should watch that movie. It says Pures on the back, that Pures right there. And then it has the Jordan tongue. These look like a customization waiting to happen, but I cannot determine the size of these dudes. Like, where's normally the size tag located? It's kind of sketchifying me that I've been looking all on the interior of these extremely used shoes and I can't find the size. But they're only $2, so I figured, you know what? If anything, this could be a quick and smexy little customization. So there it is, man. Pure Money 4s. In the thrift. Hey, look at these, man. Oh yes, they got the extremely dirty Prestos. Could I bring these back to light? They are my size 12. Perfect. These are like some moldy Nilla wafers. Should I just try one? I mean, they're only $2. Should I risk it? Should I risk it? The answer is always yes. Actually, that's a solid no. This got a little toe hole. This person definitely had a cocaine big toenail and it ripped through the fabric of this Presto. That's sad. All right, guys, this is a nice little sneaker shopping adventure right here going on in this store, baby. Nike ACG sandals for men. Look at the grips for the bottom of those feet. Wow, these are from the year 2000. They're size 9 for men. So these will just need a quick little cleanup. ACG advanced climbing gear. These are mythic, man. They're like the 2000 modern day Jesus Christ sandal slippers. That's beautiful. And then speaking of the year 2000, 2000, Y2K, the new millennium. Guys, check out these Nikes. I don't even know what the model name for these dudes is, but these are absolutely crispy, okay? Nike Air on the back, clean little divine design, Volt green with the navy hit, size 10.5. These need a brief little cleanup. They're $2 in here, but originally they were $5. Sorry, it's like auto-focusing on the outside, not inside. Ice cream paint job. These are an acquisition. And because these shoes are so cheap, I'll let them go for the low. Oh, yes. Then my size, my guys. The Jordan black cement trees. Nike on the back. Come on, man. The Elephantis. Wow. Oh, look at these. They got the polo. They got the polo jeans thongs for men with extra back security. Oh, that feels very crusty. Oh my goodness gravy. Look. Then they got the copper foam paws. It's my size as well. This is just a real treat. Looks like a dog got to the laces of these dudes right here. Man, glistening like a penny straight out the mint. All right, guys. This trip to the thrift sneaker shopping edition has been wild. Check these out. These are like a display piece. I guess you could wear them if you really wanted to. These are super old school. They have the Cons by Converse. And I surmise that these are actually dead stock. Well, you can tell they are. They've never been worn before. Now, I venture to say if you were to throw these on feet and try and rock them, the glue would come undone and these soles would completely crumble. But I mean, you guys can see there is nothing on the inside of these sole lines. Look at that, Cons right there. Cons with the star. These are so crispy. DS size 14. And then some of the leather is like actually coming apart because these are so old. And then the like, whatever they put on the tongue becomes sticky over time. But these have not reached the point where they've disintegrated yet. These need to be thrown in a case on a shelf and displayed behind some glass. Holy hell, these are absolutely incredible, dude. What a piece. All right, so then right down the same row, check these bangers out. I mean, these are covered in what appears to be some type of horse excrement. But you have these crazy Nike hiking boots for the ladies or maybe children. If you guys want these, y'all already know where to go. I'm gonna clean them up. But these are in great condition. Wow. All right. It's really been eye-opening to just look at sneakers while I'm in a store because there's a lot of stuff. And I don't know if I usually overlook things or today's just hitting extremely different. But you have the Jordan 1 mids. Good Lord, look at that curvature. Bro, we wear our shoes out here. These are size 9.5. The heel drag is a bit abundant to say the least. With someone like trying to, I don't know, water ski on some pavement, this is wild looking. But regardless, UNC colorway. I actually like the wear on these. Like you can beat Jordan 1s all the way up and they still look good. Bruised, abused, and confused. Let's get on. Guys, check this out, man. At this point, I feel like a store went out of business and just donated all their dead stock 2000 shoes. You have the Nike Cross Trainers from 2000 again. These are brand spanking new. Another great display piece, but they are a little bit crumbulacious on the outsole. Now, I guess you could re-glue these maybe, but I just feel like that foam will probably just fall apart. So I might get these just to throw on shelf as well for $2. God, this is like a piece of history. See, this is my greatest fear right here. This is what would happen to the Cross Trainers. You got the Griffs and the Flamingo colorway, but look at that cracking, man. And Griffies are notorious crackers. Hold on, wait, what am I saying? They're notorious at crumbling, okay? San Andreas fault line low key on these things. Let's not do it, okay? Get back over there. All right, guys. So we're back from the thrift. Man, we came up on a bunch of shoes. Behind me on the couch, I have the 9 pairs that I purchased all laid out. So each pair cost me $2. So $18 for 9 pairs plus tax. It was $19.48 for all these bad boys. So I still have about $20 to play with. $30. It's actually $30 left. Ballin'. But man, we're just gonna save that for the next episode. We're gonna get into some of the shoes and the price breakdowns right now because this is nuts, okay? So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with the clean shoes. we have the 1988 Cons, all right, by Converse. Now, these are absolutely immaculate. They are dead stock, brand new without the tags. So I did some perusing on eBay, and let me just show you guys what I actually found in regards to pricing these. Now, I'm still on the fence whether I'm gonna sell those or not, but when I typed in Cons 1988 Converse, bro, the ERX 300s sold for $849. And the Magic Johnson rendition, those are listed for like $1,000. But coming down, there's a pair that sold for $100 that was used, $52, that one's not anywhere near as cool, $76, that one's pretty sick. These sold for $132, the ERX 150 highs. And those are probably the most similar shoe to the one that I picked up. However, mine are different and just look cooler. And I don't know the exact model name of the shoe I picked up, but there was an ad. They did release in 87. Well, that was the copyright date on the ad. So probably 88 is when they actually had dropped. But these are nuts. If you guys know the actual name of these, let me know down below. I think I am going to list these on Thrift Heaven Vintage for probably $120. Now, I don't know if I actually want to sell these. To be honest, these are an insane display piece. So I might just put them up for a little bit more than that on Thrift Heaven. If someone wants to grab them to display, that's fine. If not, I'm completely cool with it, but I'd rather kind of put a higher price tag on these just so whoever's really motivated and really wants them can buy them if need be. But yeah, if not, I'm completely fine with keeping these in my collection. Now, another display piece are these trainers right here, the Nike Cross trainers. These are absolutely exquisite in terms of condition. Size 11, however, these are not wearable at all. Now, these are another display piece that I don't need if I already got my one display of today. But if you guys want to purchase these for display, I'm gonna throw them up for 15 bucks on my website. Link in description, Thrift Heaven Vintage. All right, so here is a piece that if you guys want a 2000s display, 22-year-old shoe almost, there you have it. Okay, so the next sneaker up that doesn't need to be restored are, of course, this isn't even a sneaker, bruh. It's the Nike ACG Chancleta, my brothers, the Jesus Christ mountain climbers that Brian launched. Okay, hold on, let me chill. But no, dude, these are kind of beat up, kind of cracking with the suede exterior. So I don't want to clean these up. I don't want to restore them. I don't want to like risk having these dudes crumble up. But a pair did sell on eBay for $22. So of course, I like coming below eBay prices on my website that I independently own, so I don't have to pay any fees. So I'm gonna throw these up for $14.49. So if you guys want this pair, they are size 9. So yeah, if you guys want these, link in description, baby. Now, as for the other pairs of shoes, I need to restore pretty much all of them and do some quick cleanups. So that's what we're gonna get into right now with these puppies. Now, y'all know I'm frugal with the cleaner, but because there's suede on this shoe, I needed a suede cleaner just to make sure the navy accents didn't get distressed by the toothbrush. So I scrubbed the shoe down in its entirety, whipped out a towel, wiped it off, and it really removed all the gunk, the dirt, dust, and debris from the sneaker. And I was pleasantly surprised with how the mesh cleaned up as well. Like, it came out splendidly. Look at that spaghetti stain. A little bit of scrub down with a toothbrush, some tartar, some plaque, wipe it on, and then look at that, man. As crispy as it gets. I swear on my soul, this is a miracle. How white, how pure, how unadulterated. 21 years of age, and these got a lot of life left. Okay, now the next pair is also out of 2000. I don't know what it is. You have the size 8 Nike hiking boots, so any small-footed man or woman, child, can definitely rock these. We're gonna need to clean them up before we get the final price. And then, of course, the next cleanup, you have the Air Jordan 1 UNC Mid from 2012 that need to clean up. I'm not gonna repaint these dudes at all because ones look cool and they beat to hell, bruh. They look rustic. So let's go ahead and scrub these down. Oh, yes. And all right, guys. So the restorations, or at least the brief cleans, are complete. And now it comes to the pricing of the shoes. So the Jordan 1 UNC mids, new pairs, if these were dead stock, would sell for about $400 to $350. These are 10 years old. That is crazy. Now, used pairs in good condition sell for about $150, and I feel like these are probably at half the condition of really good used pairs. So I think I'm gonna list these for $85 on Thrifted and Vintage. Again, you already know, link in description for those puppies. Now, for these circa 2000 Nike running shoes in kind of the Seattle Seahawks colorway, I did research these. They're the BRS 1000s. So it says on the bottom. And I could not find the actual name of these shoes anywhere. I couldn't even find an image of these shoes. So I looked at comparable models, and because I feel like this design is cleaner looking and these shoes are in better condition, I'm gonna list these for like 30 bucks. Now, I have seen some on eBay that are BRS, but they just don't look as good, sell for about $20. These look like bangers, man. Like, I love 90s and Y2K kicks, so these definitely qualify. And then last and certainly not least is probably the biggest letdown. I saw these women's hiking boots, and I was like, these look clean. These will fetch a pretty penny. Bruh, someone sold a pair for $15 on eBay. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I think these are personally worth more, but because they sold for 15, I'm gonna let these go for 15, all right? I got them for $2, so I'll take that $13 profit. Now, last and certainly not least, guys, we still have the Air Jordan Pure Money Force to discuss. These dudes are actually legit. So I looked up the fake versus real, and then as I really examined the inside of these shoes, there is a rectangle. I don't know if you guys aren't gonna be able to see this. I don't know, I'll get some B-roll, but there's a rectangle where the size tag actually came off, and the leather matches. It's not overly tumbled. The Jumpman is 3D on the back, so nice and embossed versus the fake pair, which is debossed. The mesh netting is going the right direction right there. The chrome is on point. The Jumpman on the tongue is on point. It says Air Jordan. I don't know if that's focused on that. Hey. On the back, of course, it has Pures right there. And overall, these are in pretty decent condition. Now, I've cleaned a bunch of shoes. It took way more time to do live in the flesh than you guys saw behind the screen. So I'm gonna wait and do the restoration on these dudes next video, because they also have a little flaw right there. I also need to make sure the measurement is right so I have the correct sizing when I do want to flip and dip these guys, or I could customize them. We'll see what I do, but I love Pure Money 4s. Even with the yellowed outsole, these just have a nice vintage vibe to them. Like, you see them making outsoles now that are purposefully colored this way, and here you have the natural rendition, which is nuts though, because these are only 4 years old, so wild. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please smash the like button, drop a comment, and of course, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Dude, so I had $50 to start with, spent $20, I still have $30 left, and after these sales, I might be able to start picking up some more expensive shoes from Plato's Closet and some other places that do charge a prettier penny for their kicks. But we'll see. You guys know, we from the trenches, we from the thrifts, and we out here, bruh. Until next time, live the dream, eat that ice cream, catch up on some of my recent videos if you feel inclined to do so, and yeah, link to my website down below for these shoes. I'm out.
Killing these songs, leaving a bloody life I roost to. And I'm in it to win it, so I'm somebody that you should get used to.